Okay, we'll get started in Shavasana today. So just laying down with your head facing the front of the room. Just take up some space as you arrive here, taking a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. And just let your body rest on the mat. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting you in this space. Our practice this week and this month is focusing on letting go of anxiety and worry. And we're using mantras or using the Reiki principles as mantras in our practice. So our mantra for this month is, just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not worry. And this is really just a reminder to stay in the present moment and to be open and curious about our journey, our path unfolding, and to let go of any attachment to how things should or shouldn't be. And just find yourself being open to however they are, inviting that to be perfect, inviting our practice on our mat to be perfect, however it is. So I'd like to begin today by just taking a moment to just come into the body. And just notice if there is anywhere in the body that's holding any tension, any stress, any worry. And just take time to feel into those spaces before we begin our practice. If there's something that you would like to let go of, you would like to release some worry from your day, something that's been weighing heavy on you for your day, or maybe as we begin this new year, something that's bringing a sense of anxiety, causing some distress. See if you can set an intention to release that today. And if you're unsure, maybe just letting that arise during your practice. Seeing if there's something just beneath the surface that comes into your awareness. We'll just walk the feet in towards the hips. Just take a couple of windshield wipers here, sending the knees side to side, keeping the hips rooted down to the mat. Just waking up our hips, releasing any tightness if we've been sitting all day or skiing. And just coming into the body. Noticing any sensations as they arise with curiosity. Not judging, creating stories. We'll bring both knees in towards the body, hugging them in, giving a little squeeze, and maybe rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. Then interlace the fingers on the right side, either behind the leg on the thigh or on the shin. And then extend the left leg out. Let the heel drop to the mat. Flex the toes back towards the body. And really reach through the sole of the left foot. Anchoring the left hip down and drawing the right knee in towards the body. Squeezing it in. If If you want to do a little rock side to side with that knee, you can. We're really thinking about lengthening this left leg, stretching through the back of the leg as we flex the toes. Maybe a little through the front side of the hip, wherever you're feeling this here. Really reaching through that foot. Just take a few breaths. We'll place the left hand on the outside of that right knee and just draw the knee across the body, coming into a supine twist, bringing the right arm out to the side. Try to keep the right shoulder in contact with the mat. Really just focus on this twist in the center at your core. Gazing over those right fingertips or towards the right shoulder. Let this be an invitation for the belly to soften and release any tension from the day, to digest our meals, massage our organs. And on the inhale, come back through center. And we'll hug that right knee in again. Then draw the left foot towards the left glute, bending the knee and just keeping the sole of the foot on the mat. We'll take a half happy baby. You can reach for the outside of the right foot or take your first two fingers, your peace fingers, and wrap them around that big toe. And then we'll just bring the right foot to the ceiling, like we're walking on the ceiling, drawing the right knee down towards the mat. And just let that left knee kind of flop open as a counterbalance here. And your left hand can be at your side or wherever you'd like. Just stretching through the back side of that right leg, the hip. You can play around if you'd like to extend this leg out long. Draw the knee in closer. We'll be here for about a minute. So just find movement or stillness that feels good to your body here. Draw the left knee back up so you have your foot firmly planted here, and then we're just going to cross that right ankle behind the left knee and pull the knees in towards the body. So we're coming into this reclined pigeon or figure four stretch, flexing the right toes towards the knee, deepening the stretch here. Try to keep the shoulders pressed against the mat. Breathing into wherever you're feeling sensation. And release the hands. Bring the legs back down and just take a stretch, reaching through, both legs long, arms up overhead, stretching from the fingertips to the toes. And then we'll draw the left knee in, moving to the opposite side. So drawing that left knee in towards the body, reaching through the sole of the right foot, right heel, press to the mat. Really finding some length here. This may feel really good if you've been sitting all day, just stretching through the top of the right leg. And when you're ready, we'll pull that left knee across the body, coming into that supine twist on the opposite side. Bringing the left arm out to the side, gaze comes towards the left fingertips. Wherever you are in this twist, however deep feels comfortable for you, where you'd like to be, see if you can just find an even breath. Just let it be easy and soft, effortless. And if it's restricted or strained, see if you can back off just a little from that twist and find that even soft breath. On the inhale, coming back through center, keep the left knee hugged into the body. Bring the right foot in towards the right glute, pressing it through the sole of the right foot. And then we'll find that half happy baby on the left side, grabbing on wherever you can. And when you find like where you'd like to be, let that right knee kind of flop open a little, finding that counterbalance, helping us to keep anchored and not floating over to that left side. See if you can keep your shoulders close to the mat. Anchor that right hip down, drawing the left knee towards the mat. Stretching through the left hip, the back side of the left leg. Again, making any movements that feel good here. If you want to do a little rock or lengthen and then bend that knee. Play around with what feels good here. Draw the right knee back through center, reaffirming that connection with the sole of your foot. And cross the left ankle behind the right knee, releasing the grip, and bringing the hands through, interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh, and just drawing the legs in towards the body. Left toes flexed towards the knee, stretching through that hip, glute. One minute here. And release, uncross the legs. Take another big stretch. Any movement that feels good here. And then meet me in tabletop. So you can use your blanket here if you would like to, but we will be taking a downward dog here shortly, so just keep that in mind with your blanket. And if you move it out of the way for that, for safety, you can. Our knees stacked under our hips and wrists under the shoulders. We'll move through some cat-cows here. So on the inhale, gaze comes forward, belly drops, tailbone rises. Exhale, press through the hands, rounding the spine, tuck the tailbone. Gaze comes towards the navel. Inhale, coming into cow. Drop in the belly. Heart center forward. Just move through these at your own pace for the next couple of minutes, just feeling into any of those sensations in the body that were maybe arising for you, anywhere that you feel like you're holding on to some stress or worry, and maybe even coming back to that mantra, just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not worry. Come back through a neutral spine. Let's step or walk the right foot forward to meet the hands. Walk the hands out a little bit, sink the hips down, coming into this low lunge. Each exhale, just thinking about the hips sinking and releasing. The front side of the left leg and the hip flexor, releasing any tension there. Rooting through that right foot, finding stability and connection to the earth beneath us. We feel like we're on solid ground. Can process any uncertainty in the world around us. The ground is always with us. Root through the left hand, pressing into the palm. Lift the right arm up, opening up to the right side. Drawing the right fingertips towards the sky, reaching, lengthening here. And plant that hand back down. Walk that right foot back. Coming back through tabletop. Walking the hands back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Coming into downward dog, press through the hands. Lift the knees. Hips rise. Press the chest towards the top of the thighs. Tailbone reaching skyward. Bend the knees as much as you need. Take some time here. Pedal it out if you'd like. Lengthening and bending knees. Take 5 breaths. Gaze comes towards the hands, and we'll just bring the knees back down to the mat. And we'll take the left foot to meet the hands, walking it up to the outside of the left hand, and then walking the hands forward, sinking the hips down. Try to keep that left knee hugged in towards the body, so not coming out of alignment here. That feels a little wonky. Make adjustments that feel right for you here in this moment. Breathing here, inviting that release, any worry, maybe moving through the hands and into the earth beneath you. Pressing through the right hand, lift the left hand up, opening up to the left side, reaching skywards. Gaze maybe comes towards the fingertips. Lower back down, walk that left foot back. Coming back through tabletop. Just take a child's pose, bringing the big toes together, knees towards the edges of the mat, hips sink down towards the heels, walk the hands out, bring the forehead to the mat, let the heart space open to the earth. Just pause here. Let the breath fill the belly and the chest. Deep belly breaths. Releasing, letting go. Bring the gaze towards the fingertips, and we'll just shift the weight forward, coming into Sphinx. Bring the legs out long, elbows stacked under the shoulders, forearms pressed into the mat. Draw the shoulder blades together, gaze comes forward or between the hands, lengthening the crown towards the front of the room. Let go of any tension in the legs, let them rest. And just notice the heart space. See if you can let it soften a little here. And lower it all the way down. Draw the hands under the shoulders and press back. We'll come back through tabletop just briefly, tucking the toes and then just walking the hands back, finding a stretch in the soles of the feet. So toe squat. Won't be here too long, and you can walk the hands back as much as you like. If you want to come all the way up, you can. Just releasing any tightness in the bottoms of the feet. Stretching through the toes. And release, tap the tops of the feet out on the mat. And we'll come to a seated position just for a moment, taking butterfly. Bringing the soles of the feet together. You can let the knees fall open or place blocks under if you'd like. Finding length in the spine. And then folding forward, just let this be a passive fold. We're not pulling ourselves into this, just letting the spine round and the head to hang heavy, turning inwards again, connecting with any intention that you set for your practice today. Let any worry or stress just roll down the back and into the earth. Walk the hands back, slowly bringing the head up flat, rolling the shoulders back. We'll just take a couple of neck rolls here, just gently stretching the neck, draw the chin towards the chest. And rolling the right ear towards the right shoulder. Center, just half circles. We don't need to go all the way around unless you'd like to. Left ear to left shoulder. And back near center.
Coming all the way up. Move into the meditation portion of the practice. So however you would like to rest today to receive this meditation, it's up to you. Taking time to just get comfortable in your seated posture. Maybe coming back into Shavasana where you started your practice today. And taking a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. This time, gently in through the nose. And then a shorter, sharper inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Again, gently through the nose. Shorter, sharper inhale. Exhale, release. And just let the breath settle, flow organically, however it is. And just come into that awareness of the support beneath you. The earth holding you in this space. Its qualities of stability and support. And slowly begin to draw your awareness inward, noticing maybe the feel of the mat beneath you, blanket, support, feeling of your clothing, temperature of the air on your skin. And coming into the body. If there was anywhere that you were noticing tension, worry, stress arise when you began your practice, notice if it's different. Notice if there are any worries that are still lingering in your mind. If there's anything you haven't let go of, is that showing up anywhere in the body? If there's anywhere that's speaking to you, maybe place your hands there. Maybe placing the hands on the belly or on the heart space. Maybe one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Maybe on the hips. Anywhere you feel called to place your hands. Let's see if we can imagine a healing energy moving through the palms of our hands into the body. Releasing anything here that is not serving you. Allowing this healing energy to move through you. Connecting with your life force, finding balance and harmony from within. When we feel worry, anxiety, it's easy to get caught in the loop of fear and uncertainty. When we come into the body, begin to ask ourselves what we're feeling here. Where is this coming from? What story is here? It can befriend our emotions. Maybe we notice that it's easier to let go. to our mantra, just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just allowing yourself to receive for as long as you'd like. You can keep your hands where they are. Release them. When you feel ready, the energy will continue to flow through these spaces. See if you can feel the energy expand, filling the entire body. As warm, this healing energy moving through you, providing nourishment and comfort where it is needed most. Let yourself rest here, letting go of the practice, letting go of any judgment or worry about how your practice was today, inviting it to be exactly what you needed, regardless of what did or didn't happen. Resting and receiving the benefits, all the work you've done today. A final affirmation to carry into the rest of your evening or the rest of your week. I am grounded, present, and free of worry. I am grounded, present, and free of worry. to deepen the breath, inviting your awareness to come back into the space that you're in, back into the present moment. Create gentle movement with your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Take your time to come to a seated position. Maybe rolling to one side first. Bring the hands to the heart space in some way, either in prayer pose or placing the hands over the heart space. Just taking a moment of gratitude here, for finding the time to come to the mat and to engage in this practice in any way that felt good to your body, to your mind. I'm grateful for bodies that can move through this practice in any way, for people to practice with, space to practice in. May you carry the benefit of this practice with you throughout the rest of your evening and beyond. May you be free of worry. May you be